want to put on your polo? Okay. Well, you know what? Well, parents, y'all think they should get them before we start? Or do the ceremony and then? Or you want to see them like in the polo? What do you think?
They should have painted it green.
Will you want to just keep on with the other one? Lamar, you want to put yours on? KW, who was that? Keegan? What's your last name? Warren? Do you want to put yours on? JH. You want to put yours on? Kevin, do you want to put yours on? DR, is that Damien? Do you want to put yours on? Romeo? JG? JT? John? DD. Oh, Sean. You want to put yours on, Beth?
You can say cake.
Some of these don't have initials on them. Ty?
My dad is too much.
This is 8. Come back there. Victor, you want to put yours on? Leon, you keep on what you got. What's ours? Lamar, is this yours?
The school dance, you were dancing with Joey. Jamming. You was getting down.
So, thank you so much, parents, family, supporters, staff members who have, come into the room to support these young men. So before we start the ceremony, can we clap it up for everyone who's here to support them? Next, the reason we are here is to celebrate and show appreciation for these young men. So can you guys clap it up for them for completing the Cheeseburger program? So for those of you that don't know me or don't know really what the program is about, my name is Nathan Jameson. I'm a consultant here in the district, so I do different boys programs at different schools. And for the younger students, this program is called the Cheeseburger Life, where we essentially look at the construction of a cheeseburger, and each layer represents a different aspect of life. And there's 5 different pieces of the cheeseburger, so 5 different topics. And we did a 10-week program thanks to Miss Allen. In the 10-week program, we focused on each topic for 2 weeks. So before we start, too, can we clap it up for Miss Allen? We actually met back in the summer, I believe, back in August, and she was on board. And truth be told, some weeks, some days were easier than others. Some days were a little bit more difficult. There were times where she had to come down here and kind of talk some sense into the guys. Mrs. Barber was also very instrumental in helping me, just kind of get some more support, set the framework, the guidelines for the program. She came up with that Cheeseburger Club agreement over there, but her schedule kind of, got her really busy. So I don't think as the program continued, she could be down here as much as she would have liked. But we are here now. So, gentlemen, are you guys ready? What do we say when I say cheeseburger?
Live.
Cheeseburger.
Live.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with the distribution of their certificates. So you guys are going to come up. You'll get your certificates for completing the program. If you want, parents, take pictures or whatever. I'm going to open up the floor as well for Miss Allen if she wants to say words. The boys can then say some words, and then I have some cheeseburgers, some fries, and some refreshments for those who are here. All right? So this first young man, he came into the program, and initially, like I remember day one like it was yesterday. Y'all remember we were in a circle at first? Like the chairs, we started off in a circle, and we had their names, in a seat. And this young man, he was kind of like all over the place at first. Like, I think I had talked to Miss Allen and Mrs. Barber about it, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. But he got it together. And I saw, like, when he really put his mind to it, he was locked in. And I was just so proud of him. He had some rocky days, but I'm proud of him for being with us and for doing the best that he could. Josiah Hobart, can you come on down? Can you come on down, sir? You can take a seat, bud. Yes. This next young man is a bit quiet. Doesn't really say much, but I know he's smart. Can be a little sneaky sometimes, but I know he's smart, and he does have a bright future. And there were some days where, I'd be like, yo, where's he at? They're like, he's here. I'm like, but he's not in here with us, whatever. But when he was here, I could tell, like, he's smart. He added a lot to the different activities and stuff that we were doing. But I believe in him, and I believe he has a bright future. Deshaun Duke, come on down, sir. This next young man is very peculiar, very interesting. He even made me laugh because he's just a curious kid. I can tell he's smart, and I believe that he has a bright future as well. He's one of our younger kids in the group, but because the group was made up of 4th and 5th graders. But when he was here, he did what he was supposed to do, and I'm just so proud of him. He makes my heart kind of warm inside. Keegan Warren, come on down, brother. Come on. This next young man has the same name as another student in the program.
No, mine is.
Well, yeah, they're pronounced slightly different. You're right. But he, similar to another student, initially, I think didn't really know what the program was about. Was still trying to fill it out, and I was like, "Yo, what am I going to do with him?" But he as well was like locked in. When he was here, I saw improvements in him, and in fact, Miss Allen can vouch for this. Didn't you say that he actually exhibited something that we had talked to him about, as far as choosing certain friends and things of that nature?
Absolutely.
So we were proud of that, and I believe that if he puts his mind to it, he can be successful, he can make good decisions, and I'm proud of you, bro. Josiah, David, come on down. This next young man, I'm sure if you met him, I'm trying to look at the name. You would know that he is intelligent. He's one of our younger students who was in the program, but he, I knew every time we were in here, he was going to ask me a question. He was going to come up to me and Mr. Nate, what did he do? Mr. Nate, Mr. Nate. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I appreciated it because he was curious and he was trying to figure out, how do I do it how you want me to do it? How do I get this project or activity right? And I think that's going to take him a long way. And you know he's smart. You know he's going to be successful, even at this young age. So, Brother Jonah Thomas, come on down. This next young man, he dressed to the T today.
Time out on that one.
Yes, ma'am.
Do that one. Not yet.
Okay.
Please. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Someone's coming.
Okay. All right. So this next student, I knew when I first met him, I was like, he is a leader. Like he has the ability to influence the room in a really good way, or sometimes in a not so good way. But I know that, like, deep down, he has what it takes to be successful. Like I keep saying about each and every one of you. I was happy that he was a part of the program, even though some days I was like, Lord have mercy, just get me through this day, But like many of you, when he applied himself, he did a great job. He has personality. I believe he's a future athlete. He's always talking about his sporting games, and he always travels to play sports and stuff. But Romeo Vips, come on down!
Wait, Romeo.
You want him to come over?
Like smile.
Well, oh, are you referring to?
Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
Well, it was the other one. It was the other young man.
Okay.
So we were.
Not on the same
I don't
page
even
for
know
a
what
second.
we're talking about. Okay, so this next young man, he looks good today. I mean, all of y'all look good, but he kind of dressed up. It could be you. It could be you. Could be one of y'all. But he's dressed up, and when we would do activities about, like towards the end of the program, we started talking about their future, what they wanted to do, their visions, their careers. And this young man said that he wanted to be a boxer. I believe he boxes now. When we were doing the activity where we painted our future career choices, I think he threw his away, so we had to print him off another one. But I didn't mind because I know how important planting these seeds is to our young people for what they want to do. But I'm proud of him. He's a nice kid. Some kids you know are just like nice kids. And he did a great job. Aiden Washington, come on down. Good job, buddy. This next young man, when I sat down, because we went from a circle to like a square with the tables, so they would come in and I would sit down, we would probably just do check-in, see how their weekend went, and then we would go ahead and dive into our activities. This next young man, typically I sat by him. He is very inquisitive, meaning he likes to ask me questions. Mr. Nate, why did this happen? But you said we were only using red. But why'd you say blue? I'm like, dude, okay, I got you. But he would get everything done, whether we were painting, coloring, cutting, whatever the activity was, he would get it done. And he's been here. I don't think he's missed a day. And if he did, he would ask me like, what did we work on last week? What were y'all talking about? So I appreciate his consistency and his commitment. Damian Robinson, come on down. Can I do this next gentleman? The next young man, initially I thought he was quiet, and then I was like, no, this kid can talk. You know, he can chat a little bit, but he's one of those kids that you know are good, bright, have a bright future. He would get done with everything that I would ask. Sometimes he would take his good old sweet time. I'd be like, come on, brother, we gotta get this done. But he would get it done, and he is going to be successful. I know this without a doubt. And I'm proud of him for completing the Cheeseburger Life program. Leon. This next young man, I appreciated him being in the group because he kept me on my toes. You know, some days were better than others, but there were moments where I could really see that he was trying, that he was locked in, and that he wanted to be better. You know, I'm just glad that Miss Allen, I believe, and Mrs. Barber chose this young man to be a part of the program. And here's the deal, all of the students right now that you look at are not all the students that were initially selected. So some students weren't able to continue with this, maybe due to behavior or attitude. Some students said, not for me, right? And I don't know if there were any that were added late, but these are the guys who, you know, locked in and who got it done. So this next young man, I'm glad I met you. You're funny, because you always kept everyone around you laughing too. Brandon Denizar.
Yes.
Next young man is intelligent, goofy, likes to play, likes to joke around. And that's okay. I mean, you guys are kids, but he would get what needed to be done when I asked him to. He, like a few others, would ask me questions and sometimes take a little bit longer to get stuff completed. But he got it done. I know he's smart. I know he loves going to his grandma's house because, like, sometimes when we would do our check-ins, a few of them are always like, I was over at grandma's house, grandma did this, grandma took me here. So I'm proud of you, bro, and keep up the good work. Kevin Hogan. when we first started the program, so before we started the program, I did like a walkthrough of the building, met a few of the staff members, and kind of just looked at some of the students, talked to them, introduced myself. And I knew that this young man had a lot of potential. When he joined the program, I don't think he was feeling it. I think he was kind of like, listen, this might be corny, I'm just not interested, but I'm telling y'all, week after week, I saw improvements, I saw him actually trying, and if he did mess up, he would come to me and be like, Mr. Nate, I'm sorry, I don't want to get removed out the group, but he was trying to do better. He would help me, he would always ask me, can I help you pass this up? Can I help you do this? And I'm just glad that he completed the program. I'm proud of you, Lamar, come on down. Some of you saw, he was helping me, when you were coming down, he was like kind of helping me set up the room. He just came down here, so. Similar to a lot of our other boys, took some time to kind of work through some rough patches that we were having. But this young man, I know he loves sports. He wants to be a future football player. He's intelligent, and I'm glad that he finished the program, because I'll be honest. Can I be honest, y'all? There was a point where me and Ms. Allen, we were like, listen, I don't know, because some of the kids did get removed. You know, we were like, I don't know. But he stayed in, he did what he was supposed to do, and I'm proud of him, and I believe he has a bright future. Victor Staley! Last but not least, I knew when I met this next young man that he was going to be smart, can be a little sneaky sometimes. You know, I catch him a little, tapping up people, hitting them, whatever. But when he was like focused, he was on point. He always added something good, interesting, funny to the conversation. But I really didn't have much issues out of him, truthfully, for the entire 10 weeks. For the most part, he listened, he was on time, and I know he loves his grandpa. He likes to talk about his grandpa, stuff that he does with his grandpa. But I know that he's a good kid. I know you have a bright future, and you should be proud of yourself. Ty Smith, come on down.
I was wondering why mine was written with
Yeah, I gave him. That was my fault. My bad. Families and staff, can y'all do me another favor and clap it up for these young men? Before we open up the floor for the students, Miss Allen, would you like to say anything?
So, like Mr. Nate said, this was his first time doing a program here at West Mound. And so when we met, I was like, my All-Star is a little different than other places. We gotta get some stuff together. And we were able to meet and plan and really tailor his program for us. And he was very open to doing that, to support our students and their needs and what they really wanted. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. And one of the lessons that I happened to be in here for, in that some of my boys know, when I see them in the hallway, I asked this question, where there were two phrases that Mr. Nate, they may have heard them before, but I want to say introduced to them, because he really went into depth about what they meant. And one of them was, birds of a feather flock together, and guilty by association. And so when we really talked about what those two things meant, I was able to walk around the building and with these boys ask, who are you flocking with today? And they understood. Am I with people who are making the right choices, or am I hanging around people who are making the wrong choices? And when I am with those people, and I'm not doing the wrong thing that they are people gonna think I'm doing the wrong thing just because I'm with them? And so they were able to start making those conscious decisions about the friends that they were hanging around when they were at school. So I will never stop saying that to you or asking you that question. Who are you flocking with today? Who's in your flock? Because you guys know what that means and what it looks like to have those people in your flock that are good for you. And who you hang around determines what people think about you, good, bad, or ugly. So that's one of the things that I would take for everyone if these are our boys in the program. But thank you to all of you who were able to hang in there. It was tough at some times, but you did it. Congratulations. And thank you for being our first class to complete the program at Westmount. Good for you.
I'm really proud of that.
Oh, you have a question for me?
Where's the pop shop again? What room is it?
We'll talk about that. Am I gonna what? Ask people who are not in the group about flock. They were here for that conversation, absolutely. If I don't remember, you can talk to them about it too. Who's in your flock? Oh, who were not able to participate. Do you think they would understand what I meant? Could you guys explain to them what I mean? Maybe somebody's around you when I ask that question. I'm like, what is she talking about? Spread the word. What does that mean? What does that mean for you when you get older? Birds of a feather flock together and guilty by association. So you can spread the word. Y'all can be the leaders on that one. Working good friends. Sorry? You forgot what guilty by association? If you're hanging around people who are making bad choices, even if you're not, other people are going to think you're going to do bad things because of the people you're around. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Allen. Clap it up, Ms. Allen. Clap it up. Do any of you boys want to talk about program? Have any thoughts, any feelings as we wrap up? Lamar? Come on.
Come on.
When I first got here, I low-key didn't want to be here. I thought it was going to be short. We wasn't going to do nothing. But now that we finally finished it, I wanted to stay here.
I agree with Lamar, but I'm thankful for completing this program and being a part of it.
Good job. Y'all talk so much. In the group. Now y'all get it? Okay. If we have no others, I would like for the boys to get their food soon. And then parents, there should be enough, refreshments and things for you all to get them as well. But I want them to get their, their food. Yes. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it's a group picture. Oh yeah, come on guys.
Yeah, that's far away. You won't be home till 9 o'clock.
Your adopted son wants
to go for a basketball
Okay, are you ready?
You want me to put some of the together?
One, two, three.
I know
Cheeseburger.
All right, try it again. Don't put it in front of your face.
Cheeseburger.
Damien.
1,
3.
2, 3.
Cheeseburger!
There you go.
Hold on, wait guys. Give Mr. Nate was yours.
I'll go in the back, gentlemen.
Say, stand like Jonah. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Cheeseburger! There you go. Good job.
Good job, gentlemen.
He's holding it right No, I don't. Wait, let me use his term. Bet I don't.
Come on, line up, boys. Line up, line up.
I sometimes when it's not, it's we just have to love that.
Thank you for coming.
Telling this I am gonna have to leave soon. My sister has to leave to pick up her 13-year-old on Sunday and Tuesday.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it.
Lamar is hi.
You look at that. Can I have them? I'll trade you.
This is Barnum California.
Sorry I'm late.
You made it! You laughed twice. I'm so proud of you, Bucky. Don't look at my picture. Here, Daddy, hold I know you don't want that cheeseburger. You do? It has stuff on it. Yeah. It's like a regular one. They don't, I don't think they order it. So did you like it? You want a juice? Okay.
Victor.
I'm so proud of you, bud. Here, you sit in the middle so Daddy can use it. Look. Sit in the middle. Here, you with Daddy.
Be careful now.
Daddy.
Anybody need something?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Real quick. And then you want your food. I had trouble off there for a picture with John real quick. You respond on Mr. Nate? Morning, everybody.
For a picture?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
I would charge
Thank you for coming
$1.
out. Thank you.
I would charge you $1 for the picture.
I know, right? Thank you, sir.
All of y'all, everybody together, I wanna see one big happy family. Yeah.
Happy family.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to look at.
No,
Cheeseburger.
it's probably different than my affair at least too.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, boys.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
I ate one of your fries and I start joking.
That's because you want to eat. You know what? You started explaining.
Oh, yeah, they put it.
Yeah.
Did you play?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
You wanna
man.
try it?
You wanna try it? You want me to take it out?
No.
Just wrap it back up. You know you
He's the cleanup crew.
You got tomato with lettuce, probably ketchup, mustard. No problem, buddy.
Thank you. Families, if you want something to drink or cookies, pancakes,
Thank you.
Takis.
Takis in. I just said, like, I don't mind driving it, but I need one to make the school first. Like, I need to know where it's at. Georgetown, my friends.
Cheeseburger.
Brother wants to go to a way basketball game, but we don't know where.
Drink, correct choice. What is the condiment? That's the last one we just worked on. Yes, sir. What did you say? Yes, sir. You want to say hello?
What time is it?
Go ahead. I'm hoping that you guys are able to stay focused moving forward. You have problems in anything?
I don't know, guys, I'm afraid.
Did any of you want to change that?
Everybody needs to be missing You want? You want to?
Okay, I don't wanna like.
You want to miss Venice?
No, it's okay.
Do we better
I just don't
cheeseburger?
No, you have an office.
Alright.
Huh? Okay. No, you won't. He's doing something right now. Let's remember he's on the lot. Nice, I love it. How many great speaking
If you boys did not get a cheeseburger pin, then I need to give you one.
You didn't get one, Jenna?
Can we trust you with this, buddy? Should we give it to?
Oh, he's, yeah.
Thank you.
He's more responsible than we are put together.
I'll be up. You need one?
You don't have to. If you want to, I've got it on your shirt. It's okay, I'm trying to do it, so you don't pull your finger.
Brandon? You're welcome.
He doesn't love it.
I love it.
Here you go.
I just gotta go to class and get something to do.
Okay. That's fine.
Keegan, do you need one?
You full? Okay, I'll go right then. In fact, that's extra.
Say bye, boys.
Medium.
So in about 5 minutes, boys, can you guys be all done eating? We are going to stack the chairs and stuff, but then there's also,
Still got work.
we're gonna do a little survey about the program, so you guys are just gonna answer the questions.
That's okay, we'll wait for
I'm
you.
gonna walk you through the questions. That way I know how to be better.
It's okay, go finish your work and we'll get you, okay? I gotta go deal with your brother's issue.
Make sure you'll take those
That's
tracks
the
with you.
alcohol.
What's up?
Oh, no, he's fine. He's trying to go the way basketball did. He didn't put it on the team. But he got hurt as a manager. So, I don't know where I can wait. You know, and then Yorkstown? Oh, an hour? Yeah, an hour away. So I'm like,
Not Georgetown Middle School, but like.
I don't know, that's what I remember, that's what I remember. Yeah, I just don't really agree.
Like Georgetown is. Oh, no. Georgetown Middle School.
I thought you said Youngstown. No, we are not going that far. I can understand college or high school, but, are you ready? I mean, you gotta do the survey, right?
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming. Thank you.
No, you have to go.
Yeah, boy, that's good, yeah.
Just do it right now.
He's ready to bust out.
Huh?
So does he ready?
I told him, do I have to do this? Or can I leave?
It's fine, it's okay, Daddy's not going nowhere. We're right here, buddy.